then finish with your second finish. Then later on, we're going to start with like half of a crackdown, and he'll try to adjust on the crackdown, not to fall. He'll try to sprawl, and you'll take him off his feet. Okay? Go. Yep, what happened? Left hand at knee doesn't work. Do it again. Ready, go. Okay, good. Good. 2, nice. Ready, go. Perfect. Okay, stop. What happened? You did it perfect. What do you think happened? Huh? When you landed him, your butt was up, which creates that little V for him to then bounce off the mat, boom. So when you land, you have to cover his legs so he can't get him up. And then work over with just your knee, like you're hooking. If you bring your butt up to jump over, that's when he'll get his hips up. That was at like 16 minutes. So when we watch the video, we'll go back to 16 minutes. Go. Good. See your butt's up? There you go. Look at the difference right there. Put your butt up. See how you can get up? Drop your butt. He can't get up. Even though he's trying to get his legs back, he'll run his feet. Okay? If your hips are low, you're okay. Okay? Just run your feet. He can't get up faster than you can run your feet, especially when your hands are low. Not that way. Turn into him, Pat. Try to get your legs back. Wrong way, Pat. Try to get your legs back. See how you're at the ankle there? If your hands are low, you can't get up. You got them. Good. 7 more minutes. Hey, is that scratches on the mat, or is that just sweat where your left foot was? It looks like from here. Yo, I was watching this thing on Brain Games. You ever watch that show? It's on the History Channel, I think. It's called Brain Games, or on National Geographic. And if you put a shadow in something and make it like look three-dimensional, you can trick someone's brain into thinking there's 2 different colors when there's one. So like right now, because there's a shadow, because of the shininess versus it looks like a fucking giant hole in my mat. So like I could sit, I mean, just think about this as a parent or as like a teacher or like just life, even when someone's yelling at you. Like my perception right now is someone dug a hole in my mat. So I might go investigate it and eventually find out. But like my first impression is like, oh, what the fuck? Someone put a hole in my brand new mats, right? And that, you think your eyes tell you the truth, and the reality is they don't. Your brain's been learned, and history and whatever, like a million years of evolution have taught our brains to trust shadows so much that we believe what we see so strongly because of like that's what it takes to live in the real world. So you don't die. I gotta trust that that's a hole, so I don't fall in it because there's a shadow. But it's not, so then I'd be okay anyway. So, but it's just like, like when you see a referee bad call, right? Like perception, your eyes really aren't really seeing everything. Like they show videos on this stuff of brain games where you're just like, what the fuck? And it's not tricks, like a magic trick where they're cheating and you're using video to cheat. It's just called an illusion. It's really illusion. So like it's just crazy. And you see the people's reactions that are there. It's not like just because you're on TV, you see them, they're like, their mind's blown. Like, can't believe it.
Is that why, like, sometimes they say they see water in the desert? Like, did you see the shadow and they think it's water?
It could be that sometimes that's hallucination. That's probably a whole nother science altogether, I think. But this stuff with the brain games, man, it is just unbelievable. It makes you really think, like, take a minute before you believe what you see. It also made me think, like, no wonder why the legal system's so bad, because half of all the court cases, at least now there's DNA, but back in the day, man, when it was eyewitness testimony, our eyes play a lot of tricks on us. Anyway, get back to work. You have 5 minutes. Ready, go. See right there. Stop. Put your arm back in the switch, Pat. Switch. Okay, so if you brought your knee up, like a lot of times you do, see how you're in a position where he gets back up, and then go back into a switch pat, but drop your hips. Yeah. Now see that? Now just wait 1 second. Now Patrick's trying to build up. But it doesn't really work, right? If you voluntarily bring your leg up, because that's your habit of landing in a ball and bringing your knees up, that's one of the habits you have to break. When you're finishing, sometimes you have your butt up. That's one of your worst habits. Okay, back to your spot. Oh, now feel it coming. Ready, go. Nice. Probably didn't land him on his ankle. His feet walked. If you watch the clip, his feet, they walk, they walk, they walk, they walk. Not enough. So when you're driving, if you're not driving and getting that driving lift that you want, your hands are too high. Drop them even lower. Sag in by repenetrating, but use your head and chest like that ramp and just make it so he can't walk his feet back. And twist. You can twist both ways. Ready, go. There you go. Look at your better position there. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Then just clear your ankles when you finish that. Windshield wiper your ankles. But that's already better. Ready, go.